Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Hello English World, the podcast where we make English simple, fun, and useful for your everyday life. I'm Rose.
And I'm Leo. Whether you're a beginner or someone who just wants to sound more natural in English, this is the right place for you. So sit back, relax, and let's learn together.
That's right, Leo. And today we have a really exciting topic. We're going to talk about something that almost every English learner asks us. How can I speak English easily and confidently?
Oh, I love this topic because so many people study English for years, but when it's time to actually speak, they freeze. They go blank. Does that sound familiar?
It absolutely does. I remember when I first started learning, I knew all the grammar rules, but when someone spoke to me in English, I just said, yes, okay.
Exactly. So today we're going to fix that. We'll share real tips, simple sentences, and natural expressions that you can start using today.
Let's get started. Okay, so the very first thing we want to say is this. Stop trying to be perfect.
Yes, this is so important. So many learners think, I'll speak English when my grammar is perfect. But Leo, when does that happen?
Never! Because perfect grammar doesn't exist. Even native speakers make mistakes every single day.
Exactly. So our first tip is start with simple sentences. Don't try to make big, complicated sentences right away. Start small. Start simple.
For example, instead of trying to say something complicated like, I was wondering if perhaps you could assist me in locating a nearby restaurant, just say,
Can you help me find a restaurant?
simple, clear, perfect.
And here's another example. Instead of thinking too hard about grammar and saying, I am not having a good understanding of this topic, just say, I don't understand this. Can you explain it again?
Much better. People will understand you, and that is the whole point of communication.
Right. Communication is not about perfect grammar. It's about being understood.
Beautifully said, Leo. So remember, keep it simple, keep it clear.
Okay, here's our second big tip, and this one is a game changer.
Oh yes, tell them, Leo.
Instead of just memorizing individual words, learn phrases, short, useful expressions that work in real conversations.
Because in real life, people don't speak in single words. They speak in phrases.
Exactly. So let's practice some. Rose, give me a situation.
Okay, imagine you didn't hear what someone said. What do you say?
Easy. You say, sorry, could you say that again? Or even more casual, sorry, what was that?
Perfect. Now imagine you want to agree with someone.
Perfect. Now imagine you want to agree with someone.
And what if you want to give yourself a little time to think before answering?
Great one. You say, that's a good question. Let me think about that. Or, well, those little words give you time and make you sound very natural.
They really do. Here are a few more super useful phrases. Repeat after us, listeners. Can I ask you something?
I'm not sure about that.
What do you think?
That makes sense.
I'll get back to you on that.
These phrases are gold. Learn them, use them, practice them every day.
And the more you use them, the more natural they'll feel. It's just like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets.
Now let's talk about something that people often forget when learning to speak, and that is listening.
Yes, you cannot speak well if you don't listen well. It's impossible.
Think about how babies learn language. Do they study grammar books first?
No, they listen. For months, they just listen and absorb. And then one day, they start speaking.
So one of the best things you can do is listen to English as much as possible. Watch English podcasts, YouTube videos, movies, TV shows, whatever you enjoy.
And here's the key. Don't just listen passively. Pay attention to how people say things. Notice the phrases they use. Notice the rhythm of their speech.
For example, when a native speaker is surprised, they might say, no way, or are you serious? Or oh my goodness.
Or when they want to express that something is very easy, they say, it's a piece of cake, or no problem at all.
These are natural expressions. You can only learn them by listening, not from a textbook.
So our tip here is listen actively. Pick up phrases, copy them.
In fact, one great exercise is called shadowing. You listen to someone speaking English and you repeat exactly what they say, their words, their speed, their tone, their rhythm.
It sounds simple, but it's one of the most powerful exercises for improving your spoken English. Try it with this podcast.
Yes, you can replay any part of this episode and try to copy what we say. Trust us, it works. All right, part 4, and this might surprise you. You don't need a conversation partner to practice speaking.
That's right. You can practice speaking English by yourself.
Here's how. Every morning when you wake up, just describe what you're doing. In English, out loud.
For example, good morning. I'm going to make coffee. Today is a busy day. I have a lot of work to do.
It sounds funny, but it works. You're training your brain and your mouth to work together in English.
Another great technique, talk to yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself and just talk about your day, about your plans, about anything.
You can also record yourself on your phone. Speak for 1 or 2 minutes about any topic. Then listen back. You'll notice things you want to improve, and that's how you grow.
And here's a beautiful tip. Think in English. When you're walking, cooking, or traveling, try to narrate your thoughts in English, not in your native language, in English.
The more you think in English, the more natural it becomes to speak in English.
It's like switching the language of your brain. It takes time, but it's totally possible.
Absolutely. And don't be too hard on yourself. Progress takes time. But every single day that you practice, you are getting better, even if you can't feel it.
Okay, let's now talk about some simple sentence structures that will help you say almost anything you want.
Great idea, Rose, because a lot of learners feel stuck because they don't know how to start a sentence. So here are some super simple patterns.
Pattern 1, I want to. For example, I want to improve my English. I want to go to the meeting. I want to understand this better.
Pattern 2, can you? For example, can you help me? Can you explain that? Can you speak more slowly, please?
Pattern 3, I think. For example, I think this is a good idea. I think we should try again. I think you're right.
Pattern 4, I'm going to. For example, I'm going to study tonight. I'm going to call them tomorrow. I'm going to practice every day.
And pattern 5, what do you think about, for example, what do you think about this plan? What do you think about learning English online? What do you think about starting a new routine?
These 5 patterns will take you very, very far in real conversations. Memorize them, practice them, make them your own.
And the beauty of these patterns is that you can fill in the blank with any topic you want. They're flexible, natural, and easy to use.
Okay, this might be the most important part of today's episode. Are you ready?
I think they are.
Here it is. Mistakes are not your enemy. Mistakes are your teacher.
I love that. Say it again, Leo.
Mistakes are not your enemy. Mistakes are your teacher.
Every single person who speaks English fluently today, every single one, made thousands and thousands of mistakes along the way.
The difference between someone who improves and someone who doesn't is simple. The person who improves keeps going despite the mistakes.
The difference between someone who improves and someone who doesn't is simple. The person who improves keeps going despite the mistakes.
The difference between someone who improves and someone who doesn't is simple. The person who improves keeps going despite the mistakes.
The difference between someone who improves and someone who doesn't is simple. The person who improves keeps going despite the mistakes.
Never again. That's the power of making mistakes. They stick with you.
So our message to you is be brave. Open your mouth. Say something, even if it's not perfect, even if you make mistakes, because every attempt is progress.
So our message to you is be brave. Open your mouth. Say something, even if it's not perfect, even if you make mistakes, because every attempt is progress.
Beautifully said, Leo. Speak with confidence, speak with courage, and most importantly, just speak.
All right, we're almost at the end of today's episode, and we want to leave you with one final powerful idea.
And that idea is consistency beats intensity.
What does that mean? It means that practicing English for 15 minutes every day is much, much better than studying for 5 hours once a week.
Your brain learns through repetition and routine, so build a small, daily English habit that fits into your life.
Here's a simple daily routine you can try.
In the morning, listen to 5 minutes of English. It could be a podcast, a YouTube video, or even a song.
During the day, use 3 new English phrases or sentences in your thoughts, in your writing, or out loud.
In the evening, review what you learned. Think about the words and phrases from the day.
That's it. 15 to 20 minutes a day. No pressure, just steady progress.
And over weeks, over months, you will be amazed at how much you improve. The results will surprise you.
Language learning is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy the process, celebrate small wins, and never stop learning.
That's such a beautiful way to put it, Leo.
All right, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Hello English World. We hope you found it helpful, practical, and most importantly, enjoyable.
Remember these key points from today. Start simple, learn phrases, listen actively, speak every day, don't fear mistakes, and build a daily habit.
If you practice these things consistently, your English will improve faster than you think.
And hey, if you're listening to this right now, you're already doing something great. You chose to spend your time improving yourself. That is something to be proud of.
We're so glad you're here with us. This community, you are what makes Hello English World so special.
Now we have a small favor to ask. If this episode helped you even a little bit, please show us some love.
Give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps more people find our channel and start their English journey.
Drop a comment below and tell us what's one thing from today that you're going to try. We read every single comment and we love hearing from you.
And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a new episode. We upload new content regularly, all designed to help you speak English with confidence.
You can also share this episode with a friend or family member who wants to improve their English. Sharing is caring.
And remember, we are always here for you. Every episode, every week on Hello English World.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep speaking English.
Take care, everyone.
Goodbye.